My name is Max, and I'm a senior in the Digital Media Design Academy. I have been in DMD for 3 years since the beginning of my sophomore year.
So I have been a part of DMD since my sophomore year because I wanted to learn about design, which will be reinforced by meeting real professionals in the design field. For example, this academy teams up with our Bay Area KQED radio station, allowing us to create professional audio podcasts that could be broadcasted on the radio throughout the Bay.
I initially joined the Digital Media Design Academy because I wanted an excuse to ask my parents for the Adobe Creative Cloud Suite. And so I found this class to be the perfect opportunity to also teach me how to use the software as I explored it on my own.
I have not only worked on design, but also video editing, filming, podcasts, music creation, and more.
I have learned how to use Adobe Photoshop, Premiere, After Effects, and Illustrator.
There are also plenty of field trips to places such as SF MoMA, the Disney Museum, and the Autodesk Gallery.
When I started DMD in my sophomore year, I didn't really have a large social group. I was randomly assigned to a group of guys, and we were told that we had to make a PSA about water insecurity. And so it was at that point that we formed a band, and thus an everlasting friend bond between us.
DMD also prepares me for communicating and working in today's high-paced business world by effectively using Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Slides, and Gmail.
Through the Academy, I was able to connect to the Bay Area Video Coalition, in which I took a class expanding my knowledge on music production, which I have applied to making my projects in the program.
I truly believe this academy is a good fit for those interested in any aspect of working in the digital media industry, or just for those who have a strong desire to learn more about creating media for their own personal use.
You should join DMD if you want to learn skills to become a better artist and content creator. Anyone who wants to use these skills for making creative projects is encouraged to join, and I know that you will have as much fun as I have. Thank you for considering the Digital Media Design Academy, and I hope to see you next year.
Hello, my name is Madison Liu. I'm a senior and I've been a part of the Green Academy for 3 years now.
My name is Jordy Lopez. I am a senior in the Green Academy, the Sustainability Academy of Abraham Lincoln High School.
Students who should join Green Academy are people who care about the earth and find interest in environmental problems and situations, especially climate change, since that's a big problem right now.
The type of students that should join Green Academy are those who have a passion for environmental engineering, sustainability, and activism revolving around climate change. If you want to make change in this world, this academy is perfect for you.
We learn about writing our own resumes, our own websites, and we also learn how to do interviews. So we go through a mock interview process with actual adults who have careers, and we get to practice doing interviews with them.
Our field trips take students outside of the classroom into green spaces, simultaneously providing a service to the public and a chance for kids to bond with nature.
I really enjoyed visiting different colleges in San Francisco. I think that was a good step to exploring what colleges I want to go to. We went kayaking in the San Francisco Bay. Another field trip we did was visit the Ecology Center and learn about what they do to collect the city's trash and divide it into a more sustainable approach.
Green Academy has allowed me to take on certain leadership opportunities, such as the Climate Change Design Team, a team of Lincoln representatives that met with other teams from other schools to see how SADSD can fit into the fight against climate change.
Some of my favorite projects from Green Academy is getting to build solar panel cars and also building boats that are controlled by the wind.
Although we were in quarantine, my favorite project is the final project for year 2 of Green Academy. Our capstone final project tasks students with designing a building to combat global warming and to provide a service to the community. Students will be able to combine their creativity with a passion for STEM, such as engineering or architecture, to create a final masterpiece. Thanks for listening and hearing about Green Academy.
Thank you for listening to me talk about Green Academy.
I am Jose Hernandez, and I am a senior who was a part of Teacher Academy.
My name is Tiffany Hoy. I am a junior. I am in Teacher Academy.
The kinds of students that should join Teacher Academy are students who are very outgoing and who are very open to adapt and learn. You don't need to specifically be someone who wants to be a teacher. It's just someone who wants to get to know more people and someone who, of course, wants to work with children.
In Teacher Academy, you mainly focus on how a child develops and what they experience and how it shapes them to be who they are. The type of students that should sign up and join Teacher Academy would be those who are social, those who love kids, and those who love working with others.
One thing I do enjoy about Teacher Academy is the culture of togetherness. We are together for about 3 years, and in those 3 years we make everlasting bonds. I really appreciate how all of my classmates are very dependable and I am able to trust each and every one of them. I believe that Teacher Academy does an amazing job at creating a community where we can all trust each other.
Every week, we go down to an elementary school and we get to work with the kids, like doing art or playing sports with them, helping them out during recess or helping them out during lunch.
We do a lot of sociology in my class. This year we are doing a project on social mobility and talking about certain issues that cause social mobility to not be accessible to everybody.
Some outside of school experiences would be that you also get to do paid internships. It's after school and it's like a job. It gives you work experience. And alongside that, you also get CCSF classes. Thank you for listening to me talk about Teacher Academy.
Thank you for listening and thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
My name is Jasmine Liberona. I'm a senior at Abraham Lincoln High School and I have been in Business Academy for 3 years now, ever since my sophomore year.
My name is Brian Romero. I'm part of Business Academy and I'm a senior now, but I've been in Business Academy since sophomore year.
In Business Academy, we learn how to basically build a business up starting from the very bottom. We learn how to target products or services to different customers, and we also learn a whole bunch of finance skills, which I think is also very important because that is not something you can get in very many other classes.
The kind of things we learn on Business Academy, like which I find really interesting, are like concepts about like how businesses like run and operate and like the logistics of it. For example, we learn like cost of goods, like what it would cost to manufacture and produce a good and how much you would sell it for.
I think the people that usually join Business Academy are interested in becoming entrepreneurs or just working in the business field. And if you just want a class to come in and feel open and welcome, I think Business Academy is a great class. Also, business is applied everywhere, so if you're not sure which academy to join, I think business is a great option.
So like the really cool thing about being part of a Business Academy, that you get to go on these field trips. And these are like the only field trips I've been to like since I got into high school. My favorite one was we went to Oracle Park and they gave us a tour of like the park, which was really nice.
My favorite and most recent field trip was when we went to the Salesforce Park because we were able to get out of a classroom setting and go into the city, which I love. And I think it was a really great opportunity for us to get like real life experience on how different businesses run things.
So activities that we do in the classroom that would like resonate with like a career path in business is that we had resume workshops where we would build resumes. So I had no idea how to do a resume, and she went over it with us, and we made a resume. We had mock interview trials where guest volunteers from like different businesses and companies would come, and they would basically like do like a mock interview as if you were applying for a position in their business, and they would give us tips.
So one of my favorite projects was last year, my junior year. I had to submit a business plan to a company called Nifty, and so basically we had to create a business from scratch, and it was 8-month long challenge. I competed and I got first place in the regionals, and I went on to the finals, and I think that whole challenge was a great experience, especially for someone who is interested in becoming an entrepreneur.
So thank you for listening and learning about Business Academy. I hope you consider joining it.
Thank you for listening to me talk about Business Academy.